April showers bring May flowers. We had a good day yesterday. Here we go, baby. Today we're going to continue to strive for greatness. We're going to bet the Phillies today. We're going to see if we can break the Philly hex today. Let's go, baby. So today is a good day. Yesterday was a good day. Today is Wild Wednesday, getting ourselves right back on track. Benny here, GhostPicksATS.com, the #1 sports consultant in the business. Wednesday, April 7th. Top tier winner yesterday, Chicago White Sox money line. Bang! 10-4 win over the Mariners. 10-4 over and out. 10-4 over and out. Good top tier win in baseball, right? Good top tier win for Tuesday. And when you have a few bad days, it's much needed. And we got it. Top tier win on the Chicago White Sox on the money line. NBA has been hot for sure. I'm 9-2 my last 11 NBA plays. Win on the 76ers. Also a money line bet. 76ers win by 10. Two teams I enjoy betting this season. The 76ers and the New York Knicks. They've been doing good for us. We'll keep that going in the NBA. Now is the time to jump on that NBA package, right? So I am now dropping my NBA season, the rest of my NBA season, to $300. And you'll get from the time you jump on until the very end of the NBA season. Now's the time to jump on the discounts. We have ways away. We're ways away. We have ways to go. So we have that down to a discounted price, $300 for my NBA season, listed in the description of this video. And that'll include the playoffs. That'll include the finals. That'll include red alerts. That'll include, all my top tier plays. And we're smacking the NBA. And the NBA can get screwy. We know that. We saw it last night with Giannis. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about that in a second. So we're expecting Giannis to play. Doesn't play. And it happens a lot in the NBA. Late scratches and all that other stuff. But we're going through the NBA, and we're going through quite well. We're on that 9-2 run in the NBA in our last 11 plays, premium plays, and we're going to continue to roll. I pushed in soccer yesterday, Manchester City, Dortmund under 3 goals scored, and then I lost on the Braves Nationals under 8, 6-5 ball game Nationals win. So we went 2-1-1 with the top tier win, which is very important. So Braves and Nats in action right now. A lot of runs getting scored right now in that game. Here's what I have for today. Today's Wild Wednesday. You can get all my plays today for $14.99. Here's what I have today. Soccer, 3 p.m. NBA, 7:30. 2 baseball plays at 4. It's time to get going. And we are going to. We're going to. The books can't keep me down for long. Let's get it. So, we're going to get a free play. And again, the free play yesterday, even with the screwery, like I said, going on in the NBA, we're still managing a very good record. But again, we saw it in Milwaukee. Obviously, I was under the impression that Giannis was going to play in that game. He was probable. I did my research. Put it that way. And Giannis was likely to play that game, and he did not. So I saw the line drop to -2.5, and I was just like, oh my God. I saw the line drop before I even saw that Giannis was out. But obviously when the line dropped, I knew he was out. And they got me there, right? So that ticks me off a little bit. I still thought that Milwaukee would handle their business on the road. But hopefully if you did wait and you saw that line change and you saw Giannis get ruled out, who knows? So let's get a free play right now. Don't forget, $14.99, all plays today. 4 plays starting at 4 p.m. Eastern time. I have a top tier play later. 4 at 4. Remember that. 4 at 4. Soccer's at 3, actually. So kind of 4 at 4. Soccer at 3, and then we go from there. All right. We're doing it. Should I do it? Yeah, we're doing it. Should I throw the hex on the Phillies? Yeah. 4-1 Phillies coming off a loss? Yeah. 4-1 Phillies coming off their first loss of the season. Yeah, 4-1 Phillies coming off their first loss of the season now with Nola on the mound. Yeah, let's do it. That money line's sitting in there right in around 150, right? I see it at 148 in some spots. I see it at 155 in some spots. Okay, let's do it. It's right around that cutoff spot for me. All right, goes any higher, you don't really want to mess with it, but it's not bad for a money line bet in baseball. I'd rather take a team to win the ball game than the 1.5 if I can, as long as it's just not crazy juiced up. So, 4:05 p.m. Eastern Time, it's the New York Mets at the Philadelphia Phillies. Free play of the day, we're taking Phillies on the money line. And yes, all that stuff I just said. Mets just beat the Phillies yesterday, handed Philly their first loss of the year, and Philly's already 5 games in. You know what I mean? They're 4-1. They just lost their first game. They're 4-1. Mets are only 2 games in, playing their 3rd game today. But yeah, Mets first game against Philly, we saw the Mets do what the Mets are kind of really good at doing, blowing a good game pitched by DeGrom. The Mets are so good at that. The Mets can be even really good, but when DeGrom's on the mound, they tend to blow it for him. So then they come back yesterday and smack the Phillies 8-4. Mets had Stroman on the mound, who's a solid pitcher. He's right there behind DeGrom. And then Phillies had Chase Anderson on the mound, who gave up 2 runs. But then they bring in Velasquez for relief. He gives up 4 runs in 1 1/3 innings. Stop it, Vince. Stop it. Vince is supposed to be the man in Philly. I remember being excited to see Vince come up, him and Nola, but Vince gave up some runs, all right? And for the record, I'm not giving up on Vince. I'm not giving up on Vince. Let's go, Vince. Let's go. Now today, Aaron Nola on the mound for Philly. Nola already has one game under his belt. He's 0-0 with a 2.70 ERA against the Braves opening day. He gave up those 2 runs, but he had a nice opening day. He got the no decision, but most importantly, the Phillies got the win. I trust in Nola. When I bet the Phillies with Nola on the mound, I bet the Phillies trusting that Aaron Nola goes out there and does his job. I'm always confident in that. Okay? Can the Phillies bats help out Nola today? Can the Phillies bullpen hold when Nola comes out of the game? That Philly bullpen is still sketchy. We know it. You know it, and I know it. Phillies need to be able to put up a few runs for Nola today. And the Mets are not a bad team. They're not a bad team. They're a fully healthy Mets team. Pete Alonso, Conforto, newly acquired Lindor, Dominic Smith. Don't sleep on the Mets. I could probably make a case for the Mets today as a dog, Nola tends to pitch well against the Mets in his career, but those Mets were able to smack Nola last season. They smacked Nola around a little bit last season. Peterson for the Mets is a really good young stud, right? David Peterson getting his season debut. Lefty. He's a talented young pitcher. Saw action last year. Saw the Phillies, I believe, once last year, and he got touched up by the Phillies. And Mets, they also have an unreliable bullpen. So we need to see a few runs from the Phils tonight. But I'm betting the Phillies. And again, I feel like I can make a little case for the Mets here. These teams know each other well. You know what I mean? But we're going to take the Phillies. We're going to take the Phillies. See if we can't break that Phillies hex. You know what I mean? You know exactly what I mean. When I bet the Phillies, they lose. When I bet against the Phillies, they win. But we're going to go with it. Free play of the day, Phillies money line, Wild Wednesday, $14.99. I have good action today. We have good action today. 4 p.m. Eastern time. Don't miss out. 3 p.m. Eastern time for soccer. I don't know why I keep saying that. We have soccer at 3. We have 2 MLB at 4. We have NBA later in the day. Get on board. $14.99. And then the NBA season, which I'm doing very well at, down to $300 for the rest of the entire season. And don't you ever forget, they can't keep me down, baby. They cannot keep us down. The books cannot keep the Ben Dog down. Don't you ever forget it. Let's go. As always, good luck. God bless. Grind on, baby. Cheers.